we're back. Okay, so last time we played, you guys gathered up all of the Fang and Claw and started heading out to the Sarfax Alblet Saxony. Saxony? Yes, I believe that is the name. Fuck. My
You
friend
know,
Fox is having a
it might be
seizure.
the name. Who knows? It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, it has been a little bit. One of my add-ons on Firefox is having a fucking seizure, so
Nice.
I have to periodically close this fucking thing just to get it to work. But yes,
You know?
I tried removing it today and it just wouldn't work. See if I gotta make this stupid thing. But regardless, you guys gathered up the Fang and Claw. You're heading to the Sarfax Alblet Barony. It is what, a few days ride. So you're heading
Think so.
off. You guys ride. So you got the Fang and Claw on their giant mantis mounts. You guys got your horses. The horse is on foot himself. You're riding off into the day. Heading
Is the Emperor
eastwards.
medium or large?
Horses are medium creatures, are they not? Or are they large?
Are they?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm asking you, is the Emperor medium or large?
He is a horse, so whatever a horse is, he is it.
Damn it, I was hoping you were going to say that was a medium. It's like, we're going to have a horse riding a horse.
It's like a moonkin riding a fucking chicken.
God, I'd kill for them to re-release that chicken mount from the trading card game.
You can get it in MOP.
You can get it in MOP.
And then have it when they combine accounts, allegedly. Later on, you can have it on retail.
Oh,
I should probably get it.
The bags from the Celestials?
No, you get it from
From
I
Platinum.
think Platinum, yeah.
Full Platinum in challenge modes.
Well, that's something I'm not doing.
You just gotta get a carry, dude.
Just gonna get a guy who stands on dogs. Regardless. You guys head off. You guys got your crew. You guys are doing your thing. Where are my D20s? As I am always prepared for this game. Alright. First night, it's quiet. You don't come across much. You might see a few people riding along the trails back and forth, heading to the Alakir Barony, or heading from in either direction. You understand. Sometime on the second day of travel, you'll see a group of riders sort of much further down the road, much further down the path, much further south of you, heading in the direction that you came from, or that you're heading in the direction, yes, that you came from. They're much too far. They don't mind you, you don't mind them, unless for some reason you're gonna break off and pound them down. towards the, I would say, later hours of the afternoon, you can see off in the distance the signs of civilization. As first you see like the sort of medium-sized keep poking out of the horizon, and then the rest of its surroundings come into clear view. It is a small camp. Not a camp. It is like a small settlement with a palisade wall. You know that this is the Golden Hare Trading Post. Is there anything you wish to do at this point in time, or do you want to keep riding on?
Now, is that hair as in the animal or hair as in head?
Animal. Hare.
What? Who would name themselves the Golden Hare? And it's just like, what, a blonde wig is their symbol?
I was thinking, like, was it made by a blonde guy?
Garth and Osaka
It'd be
staring out
a
at you.
Fabio-centric tavern.
You know, they just really like circles with like lightning-shaped lines going through it, you know?
I don't believe in circles.
Do we even have any gold left after our last run?
Yeah? I spent, like, nothing.
I don't think you guys spent anything. I know
thought we did
Savris spent
Yeah, but
coin
Okay, but let's
to
be real.
free
No
Mikhail.
one likes Sabris. No one likes Sabris.
What the fuck? I like Savers. Fuck you.
Yeah, no one likes Sabris.
We can stop at the trading post.
As you continue your ride, you'd say you're about a few miles out. The Fang and Claw start to slow down as Savris matches the pace with Kilroy, who I think Savris assumes that you're the leader of the group. Friend,
Yes?
we're approaching the Golden Hare outpost. It's, we'll let the lot of you ride in, but we're gonna find a place to put our mounts to rest. They're not too fond of these kind.
But I speak up. What about Emperor?
The horse
Well, I
can
do
stay
believe
with
they
horse.
allow the horse in. I don't think they'll allow the mantis.
I'm sure Emperor will be fine. He's managed to get himself into just about everywhere.
Really makes you question,
The
you know, the
Emperor
people
can
we're
speak.
interacting with.
Wait a minute.
I do believe that's the wrong horse.
What was that language?
It might take us some time to get in there and find you, but there is a tavern that they have propped up somewhere near the south side of town. We'll meet you there.
Alright.
He and the rest of the Fang Claw go and sort of beeline towards a small wooded area. As the rest of you continue your ride towards the Golden Hare Trading Post. As you approach, you'll notice that there's a lot of people here. You'll find all sorts of wagons in various makes and models. You know, you got that classic canvas-covered one. You got some regular old open ones with no protection from the weather that are just stocked full of crates and barrels. You have a few of those closed kinds, you know, solely for passengers, you know, with some luggage atop. And you'll find about a dozen men who wear all black armor with like it's kind of like black leather with a dusty red sort of breastplate that reaches down to their abdomens. And on the red breastplate is a golden insignia, which looks like a rabbit's foot.
So it's not a blonde wig.
No.
Does the rabbit have a blonde wig?
No, but the rabbit's foot is gold.
So the rabbit itself is even gold. What the fuck?
Well,
I feel we shouldn't give these guys our patronage.
as you approach, there's a bit of a line. It looks like they're talking to people who are coming into the outpost. The trading post.
Time for the most social member of our party to get us in. Go, horse.
A man in very fine, noble clothes is talking to one of these soldiers. You can overhear them. They're talking about where they're coming from, what they're trading, what their route was, blah blah blah, that good stuff, and what they're looking for, if anything, that isn't just gold. The soldier in his black and red armor writes some things down, nods and says, yeah, and tells him welcome, and lets him pass by. And your group comes up. Greetings.
Greetings.
What brings you to the Golden Hare Trading Post today?
And Billy will just look at Kilroy. Everyone thinks he's the leader, so Kilroy can do the talking.
Passing through. Would like to maybe trade and barter on our way out.
Just passing through. Are you heading towards the Triumvirate or down to the Hilllands?
I think we're headed towards the Triumvirate. I don't remember specifically.
You're heading here. This is the place you're heading.
Oh,
The
fuck.
It was explained in Melia Hillgard's little magical holograph mission briefing that you're to come here to the sort of the border of the Salflet, Sarfax Alblet barony, to where the Golden Hare Trading Post is, and you're to kill Rekard Dragonsbane. And that's this place, this little town, this little trade town, which is also the base of operations for the Golden Hare. That's this place. That's where you're going.
Okay.
I could also
I
just
think Kilroy should totally tell them that we're just here to murder someone.
post what she told you in the chat, just so you guys
I
have
think
it.
I think I will stick with my story of just passing through.
All right, many a traveler does pass by here. You have a few rules. You may keep your weapons on you, but any signs of trouble, and we have either the choice of kicking you out or jailing you. So keep that in mind.
All right.
He jots some things down on his paper, and he lets you guys pass. You
Now we're in the Golden Hare Outpost.
You guys find yourself in the Golden Hare Trading Post. It itself, while being called a trading post, is rather large. It is more akin to a small town, if anything. It's not as big as the town you just came from, or any that you passed through, but it's still sizable in its own regard. and it is extremely lively. You have tons of people who look like they've come from, well, all over the known world. You'll notice there are men who look like they come from the Triumvirate. You have people who look like they are the incredibly mixed bag of peoples you'll find here in the Meadowlands. Every once in a while, you see someone who looks like they might come from the Midlands, particularly Yukazan, the area that Rehodio sits, and even Asherma. It's a vibrant place. I don't know what town I could compare it to in a historical sense. Vibrant place, very busy. And there's plenty of golden hair. Men and women of the golden hair just sort of standing sentinel, looking about, patrolling the streets in their black and red armor. You do not
do we know what
notice
the guy wrote?
any beastmen.
Do we have a description of the person we're looking for?
That's probably something that should have been given to you. Record Dragon's Bane. You know that he is a man about average height. He comes from the Eastern Triumvirate. He is of fair skin, has brown short hair, blue eyes, is probably in his mid to late 40s.
I see.
And from where you stand now, it's mostly just stalls and stockpiles and, people selling, trading, bartering, etc. You'll see off towards the middle of the trading post is a medium-sized keep. It is the most sturdy looking building here, and the only one made of stone.
Is it guarded?
Yes. Everywhere here is pretty much guarded.
Okay, guarded as in does it seem like we'd be able to get in freely, or are they going to say, bugger off, get out of here?
Like your kind around here.
The only people standing in the keep's sort of like zone are golden hair soldiers.
So is the Golden Hare a full trading company, or is this just part of that part of this land?
The Golden Hare Trading Company is sort of akin to the what's the name of the British?
East Indian?
Yes, sort of like that. They
Oh,
have
nice. War crime time.
They have an army of they're essentially an army that does trade.
The East India Company.
Yeah, they are pretty well known to be a strong fighting force. They have done various what would you call them, skirmishes within the Meadowlands and within the Eastern Triumvirate. They often sell themselves as mercenaries as well. Who is the oldest among you?
I don't know.
Kilway probably wouldn't know because he's a weirdo from another time.
You know what? It makes
another
sense for
world.
Claire to be the oldest.
Huh?
I think the Claire should be the oldest.
How old's Greg?
37.
Oh, he's ancient. Dude's
He's
my
almost
age.
dead.
I know. Both feet in the grave. You've probably maybe not witnessed it yourself or heard about it yourself, but you know stories of maybe from older people in your family or whatever, wherever your background is, that When the other Wolders arrived in the far western peninsulas, the Midlands sort of collapsed in a sense. The Midlands used to be very prosperous, both Asherma and the various peoples of Yucazon. But then when the other Wolders showed up, the Eastern Triumvirate was very threatened by their presence. And so they wanted to force everyone who had any point of contact with them to cease or die. Which led to
What they do?
the Meadowlands, the Meadowlands coalition here, the Lun Tavam coalition, to sort of form as things began to splinter. Because the Meadowlands used to be part of the Eastern Triumvirate. And then once that broke apart during the wars with the Midlands, and they formed. And the Midlands sort of refused to have any sort of outward influence on who they are allowed to speak to. And so they kind of went into a guerrilla warfare era with the Triumvirate. The Golden Hare was used to fight on both sides of that, depending on the time frame of that war. And every once in a while, now the Midlands are no longer as glorious as they used to be, aside from Asherma. Every once in a while, the Golden Hare would be contracted to go out and fight Midland bandits. So, and they're very good at what they do. They're kind of, I wouldn't call them the peacekeepers of the region, but they often end up getting used to be the peacekeepers of like the central region here. So they are a veritable army. Again, East India Trade Company.
Did we rest on our travel here, by the way?
Yeah. 3 long rests.
Which time? I don't even need to bother rolling. That's obviously just going to restore all my slots.
I don't have any spells.
Good man.
Yeah, spells are for fucking nerds, and you ain't no fucking nerd.
I really, my brain went someplace else when you started that tirade. I thought I was about to get racist.
How'd you get racism from fucking hating on wizards?
It's, at the very least, classism.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're wizards. They're second class.
All right. So you guys are here, the Golden Hare Trading Post. There's tons of things to buy, barter, trade.
Let's bring the familiar Mr. Beetle Jim and send Beetle Jim inside.
What is Beetle Jim? I assume it is a flying beetle of some sort.
Honestly, I don't remember what the familiar was, so I'm just going with the beetle because it sounds funny.
All right.
Yeah,
You got
well-
a little beetle familiar.
You know what? It's gonna be the best beetle. It's gonna be a ladybug.
All right. You got a little ladybug familiar.
And yeah, he's gonna go inside. We're gonna see if our man's in there.
He's gonna go around inside the keep itself.
Yeah, because casting a spell in here probably doesn't seem like a good idea.
Probably not. Since you're a
I
wizard,
cast.
Is it one of those? I don't care how big the room is. I cast fireball.
Excuse me, it's I don't care how big the room is, magic missile.
so you're gonna send him. You're gonna send your familiar into the keep.
Yeah, we're gonna use him for scouting.
Right. You send your familiar into the keep. As it buzzes past, maybe flies into a window or one of those murder holes on the second floor or something like that. How close do you have to be to see what it sees?
Well, I want to say it's 100 feet or a mile. It's one of the two. 100 feet is 100 feet is the telepathic variant.
Let us see.
Technically, there's not anything that actually says a range on it being able to follow commands or go out, which is interesting when you think about it.
So 100 feet, you can communicate with it. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. So yeah, from the way I read that is that you can just use your action to see it, to see what it sees and hear what it hears.
Oh boy, schizo vision. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna have schizo vision.
Okay. If you stand here in the middle of the trading post and everyone's watching, you just freak out.
I assume it's like a one eye kind of thing. So it's like one eye sees it, and then like the other eye is normal.
I've never interpreted it that way. I always felt like if you're looking through the eyes of another creature, you're trading your sight for what it sees.
This isn't Mushoku Tensei.
You know what? I'm gonna sit on top of Emperor will carry me while I'm in schizo vision. How about that? Put that horse to work.
Okay, so you send the thing out to the keep, and you lose contact with it before it even makes it halfway. But it's still going. It's still doing its thing. It gets inside, and it's going to just wander around the keep aimlessly because it has no real direction.
Yeah, I mean, the most it knows is who we're looking for, a description of what they look like. Presumably, if it's a keep, they're probably going to be in some sort of important area, depending on the person's role.
Well, have you or your familiar ever been inside of a keep?
I mean, we're almost as old as the cleric, so I would assume so.
I mean, I guess it depends on your background. Is Billy from Galaron? Galatian? Galatian?
You
Galaron.
is what the Galatean waste is the fucking wizards?
Yes.
Yeah. Wizard land.
They
Like
have
the wizard school in the wizard city of Wizardton.
they have kind of keeps, I guess. Yeah, so your beetle does what your beetle tries to do. Still, in the end, it's doing its own thing, trying to figure it out. Give me a luck check.
Oh boy.
Let's get this 100 out the way. Oh, not bad.
You know what? How many rests is it for fucking lucky? Did I take the lucky feat?
I think you did. I don't know. I don't remember.
I did. I did. Well, no, it's a D20.
Yeah, that's a D100.
But I do have the 10 luck or whatever that is. I don't know how that's going to interact.
If you have 10 luck, it's neutral. It doesn't interact with your luck rolls at all.
My luck isn't lucky. Okay.
That's still, that's still a pass on a luck check. Alright. As you're looking through your beetle's eyes, you will see it sort of fluttering towards a couple people who are walking through a long hallway. They approach a heavy wooden door that is reinforced with metal bars. They swing it open, and they walk in, and your ladybug manages to get inside before they close the door. You see a large room that is sort of sectioned off into two parts with a large curtain in the middle of it. But before the curtain, there is a war table just sitting there in the middle of the room. You'll see a blonde woman in medium armor sitting at the war table. And both of these two who were entering the room go and sit at it as well. They sit down. They look at the woman. She looks at them. Not a word is spoken.
I was gonna say, I wonder if Billy could like write this with one of his hands while he's doing this because Giga intelligence. But then I realized I don't think anyone in the party can read except Billy. Maybe Emperor can read and he can do interpretive horse moves.
I don't think Emperor could read common.
He might be able to. I believe Emperor can read common.
If it's not if it's not in horseshoe prints, I don't think you can read it.
Just for shits and giggles, Billy was like gonna write down what he's seen through Beetle Jim's eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna read the paper and then hold it up for the Emperor to look at.
They sit there for about 5 minutes. Again, not a single word is spoken between the three of them.
Also, I just want to clarify one thing. Since he took the paper to hold it up, Billy's still writing. He just doesn't write it anything now.
I'm asking Emperor to read for me, since I can't really read either.
After another 5 minutes, 2 more people enter the room. You'll see a man who looks like he wears the armor of a knight from the Triumvirate. He is quite tall, golden blonde hair, looks on the, I would say, 30s, mid-30s sort of side of things. He goes and he sits down. And then the other man, who looks like average height, short brown hair, mid to late 40s, has a fancy sort of fur cloak draped around his shoulders, and rather fine-looking noble clothes. He carries with him a cane, but he does not use it to walk. He walks around the table and sits on the opposite end of everyone else. Everyone at the table looks in his direction. The other 2 people at the table who have yet to describe. You have a man who wears a set of purple and red robes. He has on a beret. And why don't you give me a history check for what you're seeing as you look at this guy, Billy.
Do-do-do.
You'll notice
That's
that
right, I have a character that actually took history for once.
the guy in the colorful robes has a medallion hanging from his neck. This medallion is a is a family from Galaron. It's a well-known family.
Oh, sorry. So the man in the robes is different than the man with the noble clothes, right? The guy
Yes.
we're looking for.
Correct.
Okay.
You know what? This guy is from Galaron. He is from a very well-known family in Galaron, a very wealthy family in Galaron. And yes.
Oh no, say okie dokie.
Okay. And then the other guy who walked into the room with him, he wears clothes that are not right for the weather here. This region is kind of chilly. It's not full on, snow and frost yet, but it is approaching. It is going to approach the snowy season soon, and the weather is getting to that point. This guy wears what can only be described as like a tunic and plain old pants, but he has heavy boots and he wears, I don't know what it's called. It's like the hood with the shoulder covers, but it's not a full-on cloak.
Capelet?
Let's call it that.
I think that is the actual word.
Capelet.
No, is it? I think capelet is like, is it mantle?
A mantle, yes. He wears a mantle, and that mantle, the hood of the mantle sort of drapes over his face, and you can see his mouth, but if your beetle has a good angle, which I'll roll for that, you'll notice that his face has an additional covering underneath the mantle, like a kind of like a Phantom of the Opera style mask. There's nothing else you can really tell about this guy, although he does seem a bit twitchy from time to time.
Oh, it is in fact capelet.
Really?
Yeah, that is the actual word.
Fucking capelet.
Well, because I know a capelet's like a short cape. It's a hooded capelet.
Hooded capelet. I think a mantle. Whatever, it's fine.
Well, a mantle is like shoulder, while a cape like goes around.
Yeah, then a capelet, I guess, would work better in this situation. That's what he looks like.
Capelet.
That's what he wears. He has a very plain sort of linen tunic. It's brown. His pants are brown. He has some heavy winter boots, and then he has that capelet covering his face with an extra mask underneath. And then every once in a while, he seems to have a little like twitch in his arms and shoulder.
Look, I already just wrote him down as in all caps capelet.
The normal man looks at the lot of them and addresses them. The business with the caravan that has gone missing is being handled as we speak. I've sent 3 men plus 2 mercenaries to go out and search for it. I'm sure they'll find the caravan somewhere in the Midlands within the few days. Have any of you heard of anything as of yet? You hear a round of no's coming out from the others here. Well, it is of the utmost importance that we see to it that our security in the outpost is tended to. I'm not sure if whoever has stole the caravan from us will be looking for a bigger score, but it is something that we need to consider, especially when the packages in question are of such importance to our friends. He looks to the man who wears the knight's armor. Warren, I want you to prepare a group of men to head out in about a week to the Midlands. I want you to go and check out Anakra. Surely, if there's any misdoings targeted towards us, we'll find something there. He turns to the blonde woman after the man named Warren nods his head. Cassandra, the recent shipment of live goods. You want to make sure that they're ready and prepared to be sent off within a couple days. Our new allies could make use of them very, very soon. The lady nods. Alron, as he begins to address the guy in the colorful robes.
Or is that Elron or Elrond?
Alron.
Elron, got it.
I need you to begin putting together a list of magics that you would need. Particularly ones that will help us... I forget what you call it. Whatever your divinations, your long seeings, whatever you call them. Something that we can use to spy upon whatever is going down in the Midlands. Would you be able to do that within the next few hours? Aaron looks at him. Maybe. Probably. Depends what you got lying around here. I know that you and your kind are not one for the magics and all. Go and talk to whatever his name is. Keith? Go and talk to that magical lout and see if he has what you need. If he doesn't, I'll send someone to find something. Just make the list. I want to be able to find whoever has taken these products from us. Alright, I'll get it done soon. Then he looks to the last man, the man who is very, very underdressed compared to everyone else. Boris, you have contacts over in the Strife Lands, correct? The man replies in like a shaky sort of hand wave. Get a message out to them. The caravan started near that region. And if they know anything about its origins, it would help us greatly. Also, I heard that there have been movement of those lion worshippers in the region. Have you heard of anything of that? The man shakes his hand to pantomime like no. It is probably nothing. Well, you have your orders. Go do about what you need to do. We'll reconvene sometime tomorrow morning. The four get up. They sort of give him a salute, raising a single fist to their chest, and they all leave at the same time. What is your beetle doing at this point in time?
I think we have enough information. The beetle's going to, even though I know I have an idea of what's going to happen. The beetle's gonna, you know what? The beetle's actually gonna wait for people to leave. It's just gonna act like a normal ass ladybug, and then it's gonna fly away eventually once things have cleared out of the room mostly.
All right. Room clears out. Rykard stands at the war table. He starts placing some figures over there on the map. Sort of putting them off if you're looking at the game map right now. He puts a couple over here. Some over here. Then one right here, and then here on Anamaska. He sits there and he ponders some things. And then he goes back behind that curtain. Does your ladybug now attempt to leave the room?
You know what? Ladybug's gonna follow. It's a familiar. They're expendable.
Okay. He tries to go follow Rykard behind the curtain.
Yep.
Okay.
Just ladybugging around.
The ladybug flies towards the curtain, and your vision dissipates. You're looking out your own eyes.
Well, The man we're looking for is in fact in there. And it looks like they're planning to do some things. There is a knight, a fucking capelet, Cassandra, who we don't really seem to be concerned about. But the man that concerns me the most is Auron, who appears to be a divination wizard. And we have a saying up in Galaron. If you don't have anti-divination, you're being divined on. So we do have to be careful.
What does divination do?
What
Is it
doesn't
that
it do?
important?
It lets you see things and do things.
It lets you divine.
Yeah,
Is he suddenly going to know our plans?
if if you see a man in robes with a fancy looking emblem, don't think thoughts. Which for you is probably not a hard thing, but don't think. Because he can read your
Alrighty.
mind.
As
The
you're
question
saying
is,
this,
how do...
can you give me another history check, Billy? Go ahead and roll this with advantage. Which pretty much means don't roll a 1. As you're talking about this and you're worrying about divinations and stuff, it pops into your head. This is Alron of Belsevere, the Belsevere family. You recognize that now between, his face, his manner of speech, which is typical of the Galatian wastes, and his name, because he is named after his father. He is Alron II. These people are very well known in Galaron for having a strict desire to acquire coin. Doesn't matter where the coin is from, as long as the coin is useful to them wherever they are.
Now, if he does read your mind, just offer him money. They're a really greedy family. They love money.
Right. Did you get a look about how many people, how many guards, anything like that?
How many guards did the beetle see?
On the route that the beetle took, aside from the guards outside the post, there were at least 6 that he passed by getting into that hallway.
At least 6, excluding the keep front guards.
Alrighty. Maybe we should find the inn that our comrade suggested, and then
I mean-
discuss a bit further there.
The question is, would the horse be going in with us?
The keep, of course.
Well, there goes that
The horse
idea.
goes where he wants to go.
Did our orders have anything about unnecessary casualties?
I posted them in the chat, but
Oh, there it is.
You'll know that this is a sensitive assassination. The desire of the lion is that Rekard dies, but that you don't destabilize the Golden Hare.
So we can't drop a JDAM on the keep. I see.
Okay, but can we JDAM the members? Like the guards?
Again,
I think we can
that you
kill the
don't
guards. We just
destabilize
can't.
the
We can
Golden Hare.
kill chucklefucks like the guards and like anybody in our way, but anybody that seems important or like they run the whole operation, we probably don't want to kill. Might be a small problem.
Okay. I need one good man, him and me, in and out. Real quick mission.
Oh no.
You know,
A
I don't
past life,
care
a
what-
past life me has kind of
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say.
has kind of warned me about this. For
Those
some reason, a
ancestors.
voice from beyond.
A great gorilla dragon beast man in the sky appears before
So
Greg.
no.
Here's my plan. Unless you two, since the horse can't speak, have a better plan. Step 1. I turn myself and one of you invisible. Step 2. We go inside. Step 3. You're gonna like this step. Magic. And he's just gonna pause and then he's just gonna like do jazz hands. Missile.
Magic J-Dab. Just drop it on the keep.
So magic missile applied directly to his forehead.
Were you able to see if he had any defenses against magic? What was he wearing?
How the fuck would I know if he had defenses against magic there? I assume there's divinations in place, that's why we're going invisible. And I'll probably detect magic on our way there in case any divinations that we have to deal with.
The dude was wearing full dragon head.
Well-
Excuse me, I use magic-based melee.
We still need to speak to our comrades. They might have a better idea. And then, you know, maybe tonight we'll try and attack the keep. Did they mention any guard movements, any personnel that would...
Well, the Knight, Warren, is heading out in a week to the Midlands with some good men. But I think we could do it with him here. Just real quick in and out.
We don't care too much about anyone else or whether they're going to be there or not. We just need to know this guy's movements and attack from there.
Yeah, this is why I'm proposing we sneak in and assassinate him. Unfortunately, it's a keep, and it's not like we can burn it down. Maybe if we had some oil.
The old stack fire bombs and oil bombs everywhere.
Yeah,
cast
and
mace.
if that was the case, you know, we just position ourselves at the exit, we light it on fire, and
Oh,
we
this
observe
plan
it.
again? That would totally 110% work. We just set some fires right here in the keep. You know, everyone inside will die. Because they have
I don't
nowhere
like
else
it.
to go.
Yeah, pretty good plan.
No,
I mean, wasn't there in fact
we
like some
actually
sort of like
contemplated
fucking
doing
spell?
this in our first campaign.
No, we actually did do it.
It didn't do it. It did not work.
No, it actually
do it.
did.
It just didn't work.
Sorry, we did it in the kitchen, which did work.
The Varfell, in the Varfell
Warfell
keep.
was a fun place.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't do anything. There was just a fire, and they put it out.
And you know what? The greatest throwing knife that's ever been thrown.
The greatest potion waste of all.
Fun town. Let's never go back there.
I have a one-player
We have
campaign
that-
for that place.
I forgot we have that rogue. The tall brown lady. That could also infiltrate more than likely without using magic.
Okay, but Kilroy, here's the difference. Magic makes you invisible. Billy's just gonna nod.
You know, that is true. However, I trust Kamea. Possibly more than I do magic. Either way, we find that inn. I will look at Emperor and see and ask him to find the inn. Great horse spirit.
I shrug my shoulders.
Can horses even shrug?
Probably. Or they do that thing with their head.
Okay, here's an alternative plan. We give the horse explosives.
Flaming camel.
Habibi Effendi, this is not good idea, I tell you.
You need at least 70 flaming camels to take down a keep.
Of course you would know the math.
Poppy's done it before. I will head out and see if I can find the inn.
Do you ask around for it?
I'll ask. I'll give him a guard or some description and see.
Yeah. The guard will point you in a direction. The inn, tavern, whatever you want to call it. It's more like a section of the town rather than a small building on its own. He'll point you in a direction. It's called the Golden Ale.
Does this one have a blonde wig?
They're blonde women.
No, that would be the brothel. The Golden Hooer. Oh, yeah, he'll
So
point
it's
you in the
pronounced the
direction.
golden. Okay, is it specifically the golden hewer or is it golden whore?
I
You
just
know,
like
like
the
were
way
they being
Hooer
fancy with
sounds.
So I mean,
Past
if you say
couple
golden
months,
whore, they're,
I've
they're gonna
seen-
like insist. They're
The
gonna be
past
real
couple of
pushy.
months, I've seen The Sopranos play through like 6 times, and one of the characters pronounced whore as Hooer, and it is just the funniest thing to me. Same guy was also the traitor in the Matrix one. Great actor. Holy shit. But he'll point you out in direction, and make me a perception or wisdom check, Kilroy, as you're doing this.
Let's have a look.
Believe you, Kilroy, don't fuck this up. Can we check on that dog?
Dog?
Yeah, did you hear that dog? I think something's wrong with it.
That's a bird.
No, there was a dog. It was like yelping and shit.
Yeah, that's a bird.
That's a cat. That was a cat that was raised wrong. Kilroy, as you're going around and you decide to finally ask a guard for directions, you'll hear a small argument between a few people. When you turn to look, you'll see a golden hair soldier who is standing between 2 men. One of these guys looks like they are from the Luntavam, and another one looks like he is more from one of the Triumvirate countries. And they're having an argument over goods. The Luntavam man, he is speaking common. You understand everything he's saying. The guy from the Triumvirate is speaking some sort of weird mishmash of common and the Triumvirate language. A Triumvirate language. The Golden Hare is
What's the racism like against the Triumvirate? Do we like them? Do
racism?
we not like them?
Racism isn't much of a thing. It's nationalism here. Actually, no. Racism might be more towards the Midlanders, if anything. But it's also hard to tell apart sometimes because they're all the same color. It's, this triumvirate man looks more Chinese, if that helps, if you want to really dig into the racism.
No, we can't go with real racism. It's not the same. It's not the same, man.
Well, there are three major triumvirate races. They are some sort of Eastern Asian, some sort of Western European, and some sort of Middle Eastern, which is also the breakdowns of most races here in the Meadowlands. Although the Meadowlands has more of like is more of an Eastern European as opposed to Western.
Ah, so they do sell basing here.
So they're having an argument, and the Golden Hare soldier's like, "Hold on, just slow down. I can't understand what you're saying." He pauses for a second, and you see him tap on his the Golden Hare insignia on his armor, and he's like, "All right, just hang on a second. I'll get someone who can figure this out." And in a bit of a flash, more like an eruption of purple and blue, you'll see a man in fine noble clothes appear out of thin air. And what seems to be the issue here? Oh, Lord Record, this man here is saying that this man has sold him some not so quality goods. He turns to the Loon Tavam man. And your issue? And the Loon Tavam man starts talking rapidly. And again, his language is horrid. Rickard raises his hand. Stop speaking. He waves his cane around, and you hear him say, "Alron, I need you right now." And Alron appears beside him in an instant. And Alron, he looks like he was in the middle of something, kind of stumbles to the ground. He's like, "Oi, what you call me here for?" "I need you to speak to this man. I can't speak his language. I know you are capable of doing so. Please mediate this situation." Rickard taps his cane on the ground and disappears. Alron gets up, and he starts to mediate the problem.
That's how you do wizarding. You just poof in and poof out.
Yeah, but he's divination. He's non-combat.
Alron continues to mediate the problem. Eventually, the Loon Tavam man starts to show off some items, and the Triumvirate man starts to, yell and point at the items. And after, I want to say, like, I don't know how long you're gonna watch this, Kilroy. If you have a number in mind, or watch it to the end, regardless of how long it is, it's up to you.
I'm curious by Alrond and Divination Wizard.
After a
Since the other
while,
wizard says, what's it called? That divination is like super strong.
after a while, the Loon Tavam man sort of calms down. No, not the Loon Tavam. The Triumvirate man calms down, and he extends a hand to the Loon Tavam man. The Loon Tavam man shakes it and hands him a couple more things from his stockpile. And Alaron backs off. He's like, "Well, I'm glad we could sort that through. Now I have some business to attend to. Please, don't do this again, yeah?" And he looks around and he starts to shuffle off in a direction hurriedly.
Just like one of his wizard soap operas.
How are they able to just appear? I'll ask.
Who do you ask?
My wizard friend, Billy.
Plenty of ways. You can teleport, you can dimension door, you can Misty Step. There's all sorts of options.
It seems like he summoned him.
Could be some sort of magic artifact.
Keep that in mind, that they can just summon each other to if we try and attack any of them, they might be able to just appear. I will continue on my way.
All right. Are you guys headed off to the inn?
Yes.
All right. You head off to the Golden Ale. You'll get there, and it looks like there is a main building and a bunch of smaller ones that sort of litter the area. From what you can tell, the main building here is more of a tavern. You come here, you can buy food or drink, you could purchase a room, and that room just so happens to be sort of a small building all its own, like a bungalow or something. And there's a lot of these places. There's tons of them. They're here to make up for the mass amount of traffic that this place gets.
By the way, Kaiman, if you didn't know, clerics actually have a form of teleport too.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they essentially have town portal scrolls.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they have to designate the location beforehand, but then they can teleport like their party back there at any time.
Yeah, and there's some weird mechanic that if you designate that place for like every day for half a year, it's like a permanent thing. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Different spell. You're thinking of fucking.
There are multiple spells like that.
Seriously, he's not joking. Like clerics have so many. Hallow is the one I think we're thinking of.
I know
Hallow is until
Hallow
it's
can
spelled.
do that, but there's another one that it's not the
What's
word's
the one
not
I'm-
sanctuary, but it's something similar to that. Temple?
Yeah, it's the one. It's the one where like you designate and like you does damage to things, right? That are in it that are like the wrong alignment or type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are here at the Golden Ale. What do you wish to do?
See if our friends have appeared.
Okay. You enter.
Actually, wait, before we go in, is there screaming going on inside?
No.
I don't think they're here.
You enter, and it's a big, bustling building full of people who are eating, drinking, being merry. You'll see some people who look like they're negotiating deals. You'll see some people who look like they're just here to finish out a day's travel, a day's work, bartering here in this town. But you do not see any of the Fang and Claw.
See about lodging for one night.
Okay.
Just try to find the host, and then maybe you just go sit down somewhere.
find the person in charge. They will charge you 30 silver slats for a night. And that includes taking care of horses. It includes 3 meals a day and 2 drinks outside of those meals.
Dude, hell yeah. And we'll pay the innkeeper.
All right. He hands you a key. He tells you where to find the place, and you're good.
Suppose I will have one of those 2 free drinks while waiting for Savras and Co.
Also, whenever it's not up, Billy's gonna be putting on detect magic, ritual casting it. If it's not, if he's able to do it somewhat discreetly.
What are the material components of detect magic? Pretty sure it's somatic and verbal, correct?
I think like 99% of spells. I think it might. Is it somatic? It is. Yeah, it's VS.
Yeah. Ritual casting is in no way discreet, by the way.
Fine. We'll just basic bitch cast it.
You could probably get away with that here in this room.
Yeah, just trying to see what the magic in the area is kind of like.
You don't see much of anything. Yeah, you do see a few blips here and there. There are some rather weak magical auras that are radiating off a few of the people here. They look like, traders and the kinds of people who'd be passing through the Golden Hare Trading Post.
Wait, I know. I have a better idea. Oh, why didn't I think of this? I feel dumb.
No, you're not gonna firebomb the stone building.
No,
You're not
better.
gonna see anything.
No. Why don't we just find out directly if they have divination magic?
Which you do.
I'm gonna clairvoyance. Huh?
How do you do it?
I'm gonna do clairvoyance, the war room.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna see what happens.
What's the cast time on clairvoyance?
10 minutes.
So you're gonna cast this in the middle of this room here?
I assume we're sitting at like a table.
In a busy bar?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be an offensive magic.
You're casting
Or like-
magic in a public place.
Man, fuck public place is fine. We won't cast it.
I could pull out and rack the slide of a gun in a public place, not offensively.
Hey, that is your Second Amendment right. You have every right to rack that gun in a state where racking that gun is legal.
Sure, but it's gonna get attention, and people are gonna look at me like I'm an idiot or a threat.
Unless you're in Texas.
Casting.
Well, if you do that in
It's the
Texas, you might
equivalent
just
of
get
a-
shot by somebody else who says that they felt like their life was in danger, and they'd be legally allowed to do so because that is Texas.
Look, if another wizard is casting a ritual, you don't know what's going on, so that you
That's
can
true.
cast a ritual.
No, cast Fireball. Fireball him immediately. Y'all can't be doing that around here.
Your second magical rights.
It's my magical right to carry around this fully automatic, like, magic penetrating fucking obliterator staff.
This is my assault wand. You can't take it from me.
Look, I gotta be able
This
to mow down them 30. There's 13 to 30 magical hogs. All right.
I thought
Look,
you were
I'm
gonna
allowed to
say-
have. Look, I'm allowed to have 4th level spells because 2nd level spells just isn't enough to stop an assailant.
You know, Hybe, I thought you were going to say 13 to 30-year-old elves. I was like, damn.
Wouldn't make sense here.
It's a medieval world.
You're playing a fucking magical horse.
Are you still gonna cast that clairvoyance here in the middle of the room?
Nah, I'll cast it later when we're kind of like in our room.
All right, just checking.
Surely the people don't have any problems with what a wizard does in his own private domicile.
Wizard police are gonna kick your door
Between
down.
one consenting wizard.
Sorry, these other wizards don't consent to you casting those spells in your own room. Is there someone that you forgot to ask?
You got a license for them?
You got a license for that there clairvoyance spell, huh? Oh Jesus, he's casting commune.
How dare he talk to his god?
Quick, get your non-detect belts out.
Quick, is bringing out the fine familiar. Take him out.
I think what's even funnier is find familiars incense. So I just imagine like fucking gunning down like hippies and shit.
Sprinkle some known dust on him, Johnson. You guys are sitting in the middle of the bar here. Not being a nuisance whatsoever.
That should be the next short form campaign. Lights Watch 911.
Paladins with short shorts.
Madman's 911. Oh God. Oh fuck.
Are we allowed to use lethal force? We're always used to lethal force.
I gotta break out the Terry for that one. Alright. You guys are sitting around having your drink. Nobody questions that there's a horse in here. Just to get that out of the way.
Is the horse also drinking?
Is the horse drinking?
No, that's harm.
He's an Arabian, I see.
Like on the horse breed now.
The horse found Allah between here and the Alakir barony.
Wandering. I was about to say wandering around.
About 10 minutes into your guys sitting down, you'll see a somewhat tall blonde woman in a half-plate armor walk into the room. A few people look her way. The person at the bar gives her a nod and pours a beer and puts it on the counter. She goes up to take
Oh
it.
boy, is that the Cassandra?
It is indeed Cassandra.
As described by Billy, possibly writing on paper. It's unknown if they saw it because who knows if Kilroy put it back.
The Emperor couldn't explain it to me, so I don't know.
Yes, this
Yeah,
is
Emperor
He-
is going to chat her up.
He interprets all written language for us.
Wait, is she white?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay, Emperor is going to chat her up.
well, we know.
So, Emperor, you go and walk up to this armored woman.
Yeah?
Okay.
Be right back for a minute, not to interrupt, but it might be a few minutes.
Alright. She walks up to the bar, she gets her drink, and she grabs it, sits down at the bar, lets out a sigh. The bartender looks at her. Hard day. You won't believe the crap that I have to deal with. Well. Could be worse.
Yeah, the horse comes up, and with its head, not just the nut ball towards the woman.
Not just the what?
Nut ball. I don't know.
Peanut bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Well, actually,
notices.
what type of nuts are it? Maybe they're fancy. We're getting like Brazilian nuts and stuff.
Cashews.
I like this place. Let's never leave. Can we call it the mission?
She notices the bull push towards her. She reaches out for them and stops for a minute. It's like, who brought their horse in here? She looks around. Does anyone else not
I will-
find this weird?
I will look at the bartender and I will ask him for a pomegranate juice.
How do you do that as a horse?
He just does. Don't question it.
There's some pomegranates laying around. I will just like sort of point at them with my nose and then point at the pint. He will get it.
Let's roll an intelligence check for this barkeep. He rolls a natural 20.
He gets it.
He pauses for a second
Yeah.
and looks at you. And then looks at what you're doing. He's like, oh. Yes, I believe you're registered as a guest, not as a horse for deliveries. Just 1 second. Like Cassandra looks at this like, and she's still kind of looking around. Like, does nobody else find this strange? Anyone? Anybody at all? And he comes back and he pours into like a small sort of a small tin bowl some pomegranate juice. Do you want the whole thing, the fruit itself, or just the juice?
I know twice.
So be it. He places the pomegranate down. Cassandra looks at what just happened, like, well, I guess this isn't the strangest thing that I've seen working here. So be it. Doesn't change the ale. Still shit. She takes a swig of her drink.
Is the ale shit?
It's not the best. But the ale is...
Actually, you know what? I need to make the roll. What's my grub? Also, I was hoping to roll like a 1, so everything is like the best.
It's such a silly thing that he did.
Right, I will look at Cassandra. I will point at the pomegranate. I will point at the ale. She will get it. It's a
Done.
chaser. Come on.
She kind of just looks at you suspiciously. Well, you are obviously trained by an absolute weirdo, but I'll allow you to do whatever it is that you're doing here. Just leave me out of it. She takes another swig, goes for some cashews. As she reaches for her beer again, she stands up. You see her face twist into anger. And she says, "Shite, not now!" And before she even finishes the word, she disappears. The ale
I counterspell.
The ale tanker
Actually, you know what? No,
drops.
You know what? No.
The ale tanker drops, hits the bar, and spills all over the place.
Wait, does he actually have counterspell? Are you actually counterspelling?
Yeah.
You counterspell and nothing happens.
Okay.
You have to see the caster for it. God, I wish you couldn't. That would have been. That'd be such a fun mechanic.
That'd be very funny if it worked. As soon as the tanker hits the ground, and everyone looks to see where it came from, and once they do, they turn around and pay no mind to what happened. And you'll hear, "Ah, so this is the place then, yes?" As the door swings open. There you are, Emperor. Already having at it. And where's the rest of your motley crew?
I will point at them.
Very good. Corbin, get us a room. I'll go meet with the rest. Savris points to the bartender, slams a handful of silver slats onto the bar, grabs an armful of beers, and walks over to Billy, Greg, and Gilroy. As Corbin comes, lets out a sigh and tells the bartender that he needs a place. I'm not sure how long he's going to stay, but he's just going to pay for a night at a time. Savris approaches Billy, Greg, and Kilroy and places, like I said, a couple armfuls of beer on the table. So, gentlemen.
Howdy.
Well, here at the Golden Hare Trading Post, have you figured out what you're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it?
Well, we're trying to figure that out. So, my idea was me and one good man go invisible. We go in, apply magic missiles directly to his forehead. Then we get out.
Quick and sneaky. Not the biggest fan of such an approach, but it is an approach. You know anything about the keep? The tavern? The man? Not the tavern. The keep, the room, the man.
I could write a layout of what I saw. Give
You
us a
know
bit
what
of
you
a
would be
map
expecting. Are you sure he is just a man who can be killed by simple parlor tricks like that?
Well, there was a divination wizard, so our only concern might be magical detection in the keep. But we can work around it. I can dispel the magic if I can see it.
Bulak speaks up. Was the wizard Galatian or a Sherman?
It was Alvaron.
I am unfamiliar with such a name.
Galaron, yes.
Galatian.
But
Will he be
he's
a formidable
pulling on
wizard?
divination. Define formidable. Will he kill you? No. Will he make your life annoying? Yes.
I see. So then are you certain that you can do such a simple plan of action and be successful?
Well, I could try intentionally tripping any wards they might have in place once we get to a more private location, just to see what kind of detections they have in place. If they're able to detect the magic and react, we know more information.
Would that not cause us more problems in our attempts to remove target?
Well, not really anything to worry about. If the quiet goes bad, then magic missile applied directly to the forehead. It really is all you need. It's the most basic of combat spells.
Fairly simple.
I'd like to
yes.
hear other ideas before we decide to go straight forward with the invisibility.
I will sample cast commune, and I will ask the goddesses if there is a magic protection in this place, in the keep.
Commune with the haunts goddess. Let's see.
The Umas.
Look up commune real quick.
Herman rolls low and gets the gold ship answer.
Three questions can be answered with yes or no. So, are there any magic protections in the keep? The answer is yes.
All right. Second question will be: Is our wizard retarded?
Let's see.
I
Might
feel
be
like
hard,
it's
just
way-
know.
Aren't namely omniscient, so you might receive unclear as an answer. The answer
Well, actually-
is yes.
He said retarded. Now Billy has like 20,000 intelligence.
That is true. So I guess the answer is no.
Is he wise? No.
Your your wizard is intelligence score is too high to be retarded. So no.
Okay.
Billy Bros, we're back.
I'm sorry that I'm not playing a 3 intelligence wizard. I can only do it with druids, where they have low stats because druid.
Make my ogre match I one
Do we
day.
have magic detection around the town?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna convey anything to Billy. I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
The haunts goddess has spoken.
And I think the funny thing is, Billy's DC is so high, there really isn't anything anyone can do to him. He's basically like cast nat 20. Everything is a save or die.
Can he save against sword?
Not many people can save against sword.
Can he save against hoof?
He has infinite Misty Step. I'm gonna say yes.
I also have a lot
The
of
Dragon
step.
Ball Z battle of like the horse flash stepping around the fucking wizard.
Just a constant.
Fucking wizard battles. They're always funny.
It's all fun and games until someone breaks out testicular torsion.
It's an illegal move, buddy.
I cast Mend Bad Crack.
Look, that's not the worst spell you can cast. The worst spell you can cast is I cast Mpreg.
What's wrong with you?
The demonic
Jonathan
spell
Poppy.
list. Open up E621 and just go down the line.
You mean you're gonna summon like an anthro dragon with like a gigantic butt? I'm not gonna be too against that.
Mel.
All right, come on now. Why does it always have to be a male? What's up with that?
Many men.
Many men do wish gay sex upon me. It's strange.
Oh god.
Should make a 50 Cent character.
He got shot 9 times with magic missiles and lived.
I want a 5th level spell. I want to have Gesh. I want to turn someone into a furry.
Oh, God. You get the second edition. You get the second edition version of that, and then they'll die if they don't comply.
Oh god, that is horrible. Become a furry
Yeah,
or
or
die.
See,
You know
5th
what?
edition, they just take a big amount of psychic damage, but they can survive. 2nd edition, they'll slowly become sick over the course of 2 weeks and die.
Honestly, I think dying might be worth it. The alternative is a fate worse than death.
I don't think being a furry would be that bad.
Question mark?
I'm still a dude, right? I still have my penis and balls.
The question marker being a panda player.
Who said you'd
True.
be a straight furry?
All right, now we're adding like semantics on.
It's gonna turn you into a Discord admin type furry.
Gotten pretty off track at this point. We're planning to assault the fortress, debating whether about furries and gay sex.
Well, yeah, you're in the middle of a conversation of, I think the last thing that was said was, do you think it'd be that simple?
I said I don't think it would be that simple. I would like to hear other plans, other ideas than just trying to stealth in 2 of us. I think we might take more than that. We saw one of the wizards appear at a dispute and then summon another wizard. So I don't think our man's gonna be entirely undefended.
Yeah, and while you
I think he'll-
were AFK, one of those lieutenants came in, had a drink, and then got up angrily, said something, and disappeared. Into
So you're
thin air.
telling me the Emperor did not convince the white woman to go to bed with him?
He did not.
Yet.
Yet. I'm just playing hard to get.
Look, she's blonde, not brunette. Her name's not Lara Croft. Or Quiet.
And circling back to the furry thing, I think if you're any kind of animal, you get like a bonus towards white women.
It's probably true. Corbin reaches for a mug of ale. He's like, so, you say that that wizard, was he one of the lieutenants we were told of?
I believe so.
Do you
I'll have
think it's-
Billy confirm.
Corbin looks at Billy.
Billy will just hand him the notes that he took down. In meticulous, keen mind detail. Also, I mean the fact that he was writing it down at the same time.
Chicken scratch.
Corbin pulls
And
out.
you can see, and you can like see a gap in the text where the paper was taken away from him, and then It just starts in like an angled part because the paper wasn't put down straight.
Corbin takes out a pair of reading glasses. So, a Galatian, a knight from the triumvirate, a capelet, whatever, and a blonde woman. They're the lieutenants.
Yes, and capelet because when have you ever heard anyone wearing a capelet to be threatening?
You never know. Depends on where he came from.
He's wearing a capelet.
Sometimes the most dangerous man is someone who needs nothing but his own body. Do we know anything about these people? Aside from your fellow
Alron.
Galatian?
Unfortunately, I know nothing myself.
One's a divination wizard. That's about it.
Yes, that's Alron, who. Yeah, I could take him in a fight.
Was that act of teleportation an act of the wizard himself, or was that an act of Rickard?
I'm not sure. He didn't. When he left, he ran away. He didn't immediately run back, or he didn't poof himself away. He had to walk back to wherever he was going. So it might just be something Rickard is capable of.
It would be Rickard. Because Alron is a divination wizard.
Imagine if he wasn't even teleporting. He just made himself look like he was teleporting. What if he was just invisible and he poofed in?
Well, the thing is with divination wizards, and this is why I look down on them, they decry conjuration magic. They don't teleport. They have no style. They have no grace. To combat wizards, they're a fucking disgrace.
So if the wizard didn't bring himself to Rykard, Rykard brought the wizard to him. Correct?
That's what it seems like.
Nothing to worry about.
I think that would be quite a bit to worry about, actually, if you can just summon his entire entourage to him.
Did you guys mention Cassandra disappearing?
I wasn't paying attention at this time. I was.
The woman was summoned by magic as well. Look, if he can survive magic missiles to the forehead, I simply incapacitate him, and then apply magic missile to the forehead. It really is foolproof. I mean, look at me. I'm near death at my ripe old age of 36. Magic missiles got me this far.
Ugh, another dagger in my chest. So, Rykard, we believe, can summon his lieutenants to him, but you believe if you had a chance, you can just magic missile him to death?
To the forehead, yes.
I think we should maybe try and do our best to prevent him from bringing his lieutenants to him, and then work on killing him.
Well, the lieutenants might be pretty important to the company. How do you suppose we go about doing this?
We don't want to kill the lieutenants, you're correct. It's more about neutralizing his ability to bring them to him. I don't know if we can survey him a little bit more, just to see if we can get information or see how he summons them. If you could use your beetle again to follow him, or whatever you did.
I believe the beetle at this point would be fairly suspicious.
Hmm.
I will continue sipping my juice at the bar, waiting for the woman.
You
to
know, there
return.
is a second option. I turn the horse invisible, and I make it so the horse can fly.
And how does this help us?
It's a flying horse.
I can show her the world.
Sure.
Although judging by
Another
the
horse is blown.
Although judging by the horse's interest in the woman, it might not go as planned.
Lord Rykard, another horse has hit the keep.
I would say the horse is drooling over the woman right now, but that's not drool.
So it sounds like if the plan is not to just go in an outright battle, that we're going to have to learn a bit more about these lieutenants, you say?
And perhaps I don't know if we can get in there, kill him quickly enough, and then get out without having to fight his lieutenants, or at least disable his ability to summon them. It's the main issue.
Balak leans forward. Maybe we spend a day trying to shadow these lieutenants if possible. Learn anything about them, reconvene, and then decide from there.
I think that would be
But
best at this
also-
point.
We could also just take them out one by one.
We don't want to kill the lieutenants. I'll say that again. We specifically don't want to kill the lieutenants. We only want to decapitate record Dragonbane.
Did I take the feat? Yes or no?
Poppy,
think
can
I
we
did.
go back a bit? When the woman disappeared, can I look at the bartender curiously about what just happened?
Sure. As the bartender rolls to interpret the horse. Oh. She was probably summoned off to handle something important by Lord Rykard. It happens. You've been here around. If you've been around here long enough, it's nothing out of the ordinary.
Can we hear this from where we're sitting?
Probably not.
Can I continue the look of curiosity, as in like trying to get more information, as in like how or what does this? How does this happen? Never seen this. Very curious for a horse.
He pours himself a cup of water, takes a sip. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea how it works. It just happens.
Would Billy be able to recognize what type of magic it was if it was magic?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check for when it happened.
Well, this is gonna be one disgusting roll. Fuck you, Lucky.
Walks in with his plus 26, rolls a natural 1. Oh yeah.
Which is crazy because
fuck.
even with the nat one, that's still
It
an
still
insane
passes.
roll.
It still technically passes. But it didn't. So you rolled lucky. Hey, we take that here behind the DM screen. Yes, it was definitely an act of magic, but
Unknown spell.
you don't know. Yeah, you don't know exactly what the spell is. You can tell that it was definitely some form of summoning magic, but when a creature is summoned by summoning magic, they don't really leave anything behind. Any auras. They usually just poof out of thin air. The actual aura of summoning magic would appear at the place they teleported to.
Which would actually be able to tell us what the spell was. But we're able to tell it was a spell
Maybe.
of some kind, which is what's important. We
It is
know it is.
It is magic of some kind, that's what you know.
Well, it's definitely magic. The question is, what type?
Summoning.
No, Bill is just speaking out loud. Come on, man, let Billy have this. He's on his last legs, man. He's 36. He's only got 4 more years.
His life's over. Just give him one win.
Is there a
Is there a
scenario for a bard in this tavern or something?
scenario?
Not scenario. Fucking. What do you call this place?
Tavern?
No, I mean the thingy that is like fuck. I forgot the word.
A stage?
Yeah, a stage.
No.
All right.
There's no place for the horse to open mic.
I will not be tap dancing, I guess.
Well, what do you guys gonna continue deliberating or?
Wrong
I
button.
think at this point we're still just gonna survey them for one more day and see if we can get a little bit more information. I didn't know the horse could make that sound.
That's a horse.
At least it was a Bakushin. Corbin will look at you guys. So who's gonna follow who?
The Emperor seems to want to follow Cassandra.
Well, I'm a wizard, so if they see me following, they're gonna know something's up. I think I should not follow anyone. Just for wizard reasons.
Aren't you Galatian?
Are you wearing like a absurd wizard hat and like wizard robes? Like,
Okay, like fucking explorer outfits that you would like see like the stereotypical explorers?
Like a
Like fucking
safari?
khaki. Yeah. Like full on safari outfit and with like a fucking pimp cane.
Corbin will look at you. I think if you follow your fellow Galatian, he might find you in good company. It might be a wise choice.
I agree with that.
Combat wizards do not get along with divination wizards.
Is this like the wizard equivalent of using the urinal? You just don't stand near another wizard when they're casting.
Oh no, I was thinking more like Scots don't get along with Scots kind of thing.
Well, maybe for the sake of the mission, you hold your tongue, bite your pride. One of those two things.
Yeah, would that be a great idea?
Well, I guess I won't live until I'm 40. I guess I'm gonna die of a heart attack. Fine, very well.
Any other
If
suggestions?
only Dumbledore was alive to see this.
God.
Balak speaks up. I'm curious about the man you describe as a capelet. I will attempt to follow him myself.
It won't be hard. You're looking for someone in a capelet. Yeah, over here on Greythorn, we discriminate against capelets.
What's wrong with you?
It's such a dumb word.
It really is. Maybe only like full cloak wearers here.
Cloaks and mantles, overcloaks, those sound cool. Those sound impressive. They sound like fashion.
If you're a normie, you could wear a robe, but a capelet? Ugh. Savris will speak up. And what about this knightly fellow? Do we know anything about him?
Well, he is planning to leave in a week. He's getting ready to go to the Midlands.
Well, are we gonna chum around for a week then to make sure the numbers are down by 1? Doesn't sound like much of a plan to me.
No, I agree. It doesn't.
Well, Severus, you like fun, don't you?
Yes,
What's
usually
that?
the kind that involves my mace to somebody's face.
See, what sounds like more fun? Waiting for things for everyone to leave, or we go and have fun now,
Ah,
and then watch the chaos unfold.
like my old friend Leroy, you'd say. You just charge right in. That is an excellent plan to me, don't you think, Mikhail? Yeah, it's plan.
You know, I think I might get some chicken.
We don't want to ruin their operation, and I think while we can charge right in and kill everyone, we really just want to kill.
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. Severus can be the one good man.
What is this one good man plan of yours? That's the one where we sneak in invisibly and handle our
And
business up front.
And then we kill the shit out of him.
Well, I do enjoy just handling the business, but as the others have said, there might be magical things in place that we're not aware of. Do you think that you can maybe find those magical things so we are aware of them?
Well, if I'm able to retire to a room, I could cast a spell that would essentially signal that something's there, and we'll be able to figure out what kind of magic they have in how they react towards it. Since odds are we can't get inside for me to tell directly.
Black speaks up. That could be prudent, however. Would that not change the the state of our mission if they do find your magical abilities prodding around their keep.
Could be.
Kamea lets out a heavy sigh. Alright, this is boring. I'm bored. I'm going to go take a look around.
Actually, is it still light outside?
It is late afternoon. It's probably getting dark. Actually, this time of year, it probably is dark.
Hmm. Hmm.
Kamea leaves.
It's over. I say we start trying to shadow them tomorrow, and then maybe reconvene tomorrow. Not exactly evening, but midday.
Midday it is, then. I assume you've rented a room here at least, so we know where to find you.
That is correct.
Very good. Corbin, tell them where we're at, and I'll get another round of brews. Corbin will tell you where their room is. Alright, are you guys going to retire for the night then, or what do y'all do?
Yeah.
I think so. I'm gonna go like pat Emperor on the back, like she's not coming back, buddy.
No, I'm staying at the bar.
It's time to pack it in.
I mean, she might not come back, but one of the lieutenants will come back. Or will come.
Emperor sticks around.
So it is still
Do
light
not
outside.
come.
It's just starting to get dark.
It is dark. At this
Okay,
point in
never
the year,
mind.
it should be dark. We did
Okey
not
dokey.
start this game in the middle of spring. The first time.
I forgot I had something on my list. So I will change my spells to it tomorrow.
Okay. You guys, except Emperor, go and retire to your room. Billy, are you going to do your clairvoyance thing?
No.
Okay.
I have a better idea for tomorrow.
All right. Okay. You guys get to sleep in a nice cushy little miniature house, I suppose. A condo.
Based?
I can see.
Your horses, Emperor included, will get free livery treatment if they need it, and then your horses will be fed, watered, and whatever maintained. You guys wake up the next day, bright and early in the morning.
I'm just changing spells real quick.
Okay. Billy's doing
And
his wizard.
nothing happens at the bar? Insane.
A lot of people come in and out of the bar, but you don't notice any of the lieutenants doing it.
That's odd. Okay.
Do you
Flash
eventually
Do I
back
notice
to the bar.
any patrols around?
Yes. You'll see that whenever there is a patrol, it's usually a group of 3 people, all of them wearing the standard Golden Hare uniform. It's
How
usually
often do I pass?
At night, it's not as busy, There's not as much people running around doing business, so you don't see them all that often. If you stand in one spot, you'll maybe see one patrol every like 10 minutes. And they walk in that 3-man formation. There's one guy who looks like he is meant to balance between melee fighting and range fighting. One person who is dedicated to range fighting and another person dedicated to melee fighting.
God, us being 4th level really cucks me.
Good.
Because the perfect spell for this, I would have been Scry.
I thought that was what you were going to look for.
Well,
But did not
I'm
take
just
into consideration when making the game. It just so happened.
we'll do this for the.
Oh, yeah, Nyx and Sov, I think, are 5th level here. And you get to see that story when it releases. Thursday? Next week? But yeah, aside from those patrols and not a lot happens. Most of the people coming in and out of this bar, Emperor, are going to be people who either work at the post or are here to do business at the post.
Right, there's a lot of partying with the horse going on tonight.
Fucking Bojack is out.
Your horse is going to show
A lot
up
of
hungover.
selfies been taken.
You know what? I'm gonna do the fun one.
White powder still hanging off of his nose.
There's the spell list.
The nerd wizard looking at his fucking spellbook. The chat sorcerer parting.
Well, I can do a lot of fun things with one of those spells. A lot of game-breaking things with one of those spells. Funny game-breaking, though.
You know, you always say that, but it doesn't end up actually being all that funny.
No, this one actually would be funny.
Okay.
Trust me, actually funny.
I maybe. I'll reserve judgment until you actually start using it.
Okay, just tell me which spell you think it is.
Resilient Sphere.
Yeah. Of course it's Resilient Sphere. That has the fun things.
Alright, you guys are up. It's morning time. What are you all up to?
I guess we're gonna go down to nom nom on some foods.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast to figure out who's going where to find which lieutenants. If we don't have an idea, we'll probably just wander around and look for lieutenants.
Well, Balak has already offered to follow around. I'm pretty sure his name was given, right? In the notes that what's your name took? Billy took?
Yeah.
Yeah. Balak offered to follow around Boris.
Also, I'm just gonna roll the d20. Actually, do I even need to? Yeah, I need to. Well, as long as I don't roll a 1. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna go for a quick walk around the keep. See what's going on around.
Alright, what is his roll for, Billy?
Just the recovery of the spell slot.
Okay.
I'm gonna join him after casting See Invisibility.
I will not let this guy join me.
Well, it's a good thing that I don't speak horse, you fucking 4-legged freak.
How do you prevent this guy from joining you then, Emperor?
I gallop.
All right. Emperor gallops away from you.
Well, if it wasn't for the fact that it caused suspicion, I was just going to Misty Step to follow him. Actually, it's just a verbal component. Would that raise suspicion?
Misty Step has a visible. Doesn't have a visible description. And you'll also just be.
I mean,
poofing.
nonetheless, yeah, literally teleporting.
You'll also just be poofing around. That's not suspicious at all.
Not at all. It'd be funny, but yeah, we're not going to do that. We're still going to head towards the keep, though. Just want to see if we can see any sort of invisible divination implements.
All right. Greg and Kilroy, are you doing anything in particular?
You know what? If those two are just gonna like fuck off and do whatever they're doing, I will wander around the town and see what I see.
Okay. And you, Greg?
Greg is going to Costco to get himself a pizza.
I'm so jealous.
I need one of those right now.
Could always use a pizza.
Right. I guess we'll handle Emperor first. Emperor, you head towards the keep and you go to walk around it. It's morning time. People are starting to get up and start doing their business. You make it to the keep. Are you just going to circle around it once, or are you just
Yeah, I
gonna...
want to see if any of the lieutenants are around or, like, doing a walk.
Okay.
Patrolling, whatever.
When you get there, you don't see any lieutenants. You do see a bunch of Golden Hare, though. Stationed out front of the keep, stationed along on top of the keep walls. You'll see a few patrolling around. One of them will look in your direction, but he'll go back to doing his sentinel thing.
You know what? I'm gonna look at the guy that just looked at me.
You look at him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him.
Okay.
For a while.
Yo, the horse is G-checking him?
He now looks at you, and he kind of stares at you like, what is this horse doing out here? And he taps another guy on the shoulder who's standing beside him and points at you. Now this guy is also looking at you like, what is this horse doing over here? Is he staring at you? You then hear the second guy call out, "Anybody lose a horse? Anyone?" Starts going around talking to people. Other Golden Hares. Eventually, a couple Golden Hares will approach you, Emperor. Do you have any like riding tack on you at all? Like saddle, bridle, saddlebags, etc.?
There is a saddle on me, and it has my name on it.
Okay. One of these men tries to get your attention while the other one looks at whatever's on you. He's like, all right, Emperor, come on. This is no place for a lone horse to be standing. Let's get you back to the livery. And he tries to guide you away from the keep, back in the direction of the Golden Ale.
All right, I just start walking and then just circle back to the other side and start staring at the same guard.
You leave, you come back, you start staring at the same guard. And he'll lean into someone beside him and start whispering something. And that guy looks back and he kind of like puts a hand on his head. This time, both of them approach you again. He calls over a few other people. Okay, do you know where this horse came from? And they start talking amongst themselves about this horse. Well, they're distracted with you for a bit. Billy,
You're
you're walking towards the keep.
Yeah, with the invisibility, just so to try to see if we see any spooky dooky wards of any kind, any scrying implements.
I don't think see invisibility does that except for seeing like actual scrying spells, correct?
Yeah, things like I believe clairvoyance and arcane eye, for example, are like invisible things. We're just trying to see if we can see anything.
All right. You don't see anything of the such.
Okay. Well, detect magic would be not subtle, so we can't do that. But it is good. Like scry, for example, is an invisible sensor.
Yeah. Scry is an
See
invisible
invisible-
ethereal
yeah.
object.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't see anything like invisible outside of the keep, which is a good sign for us at least. It's inside the keep that's the concern. Okay.
Okay. Kilroy,
Yes.
you are walking about town, seeing if there's anything worth seeing, correct?
That is correct.
Where are you going? What are you doing? Is there any place in particular you want to check out? This place is it's kind of divided up in regional wares, quality of goods, and types of goods.
I'm just gonna wander about. I might look for like tobacco since I have a pipe. Just like a nice excuse to wander around. But I'm mainly looking for kind of similar to yesterday where those two guys got into an altercation and the
He's
wizards
looking for some
appeared.
sins.
Reaching for Zin's tin to shock the dog. Sure. Let's see. Yeah. So you walk around, and while you're doing your walking around, you will find various places that are selling tobacco leaf. You have plain old tobacco. You have a bunch of other imported goods that can be smoked of some sort.
Dude, weed?
Weed. Gotta get some ready for raid
That's
tomorrow.
that's tomorrow. Did you see the wind channel in that Discord?
Yes.
They have some honey coming.
Dude. Honey weed, dude?
What have we gotten ourselves into? Yeah, so you can find your excuse to wander about. As well as lots of trade going on. Early morning trade, people who are looking like they're packing up their wagons and ready to leave town to bring whatever goods they got to sell elsewhere. Go ahead and give me a perception check. All right. So as you walk about, you hear this and that. You'll actually come across Alron. You'll see him at a sort of small stall that has a bunch of lots of plants, jewels, powders, and bugs.
Would I know what he's shopping for, or would I know that it's probably like mats for spells and stuff?
How familiar are you with what Billy does?
0. No magic at all.
You have no idea why the fuck this guy's here.
We'll go up to him then.
Okay.
And we'll observe him from afar.
Yeah. Are you... how far away?
A decent distance. I'm not sure. Like a couple stalls away, at least.
Okay, so within earshot, realistically.
Yes.
Yeah. You could find a stall that, that's selling tobacco leaf. And the guy will do his best to upsell whatever is here. Talking about, oh, this is premium, yada yada. This one comes from the Strife Lands. This is a rare tobacco almost lost to the world in the Hive Lands. So that
It
sort of
makes
thing.
you go Ferrari.
You'll hear Alron talking to the guy at the stall. Like, look, Keith, there are some things that I'm in dire need of. But, I know you can't get all of them, but your friends from back home, you would happen to have like a glass orb, right? About this big. Maybe some of that the diamond powder. The guy responds like, well, I mean, I have the glass orb you're looking for, but there's a slight problem. It's gonna cost you a whole lot. You know how rare those things are, right? It's not a regular glass orb. This is some ancient lost cursed land kingdom stuff. Alron looks at him. He reaches for a pouch inside of his robes and pulls it out. It is a heavy pouch. From this far, you can see that it is bursting with coin. Alright, look. I got 50 pawns on me right now. How much for the glass orb? He looks at him. I think you're going to need 10 more. Alron kind of steps back a bit and puts his face in his palm. Alright. Look. I'm not too fond of giving you that much more, but if I give you the 50 now, I could give you the 10 later. Is that fine? Keith looks at Alron. You could give me 15 later. I know you. You're not one to part with coin. And I know that having a debt, owning a debt in Alron's name is like throwing gold into a Haratayan's mouth. You ain't never getting it back, even if they don't swallow. Alron looks at Keith. 15 pawns. I'll come back with 15 pawns, I swear. Deal? Keith looks at him. Alright, sure. He goes towards the back of his stall, opens up an iron chest, pulls out a piece of cloth, sort of wrapped around a thing, and hands it to Alron. Well, is that all you're going to be needing? I do have some of that dust here, but it's going to cost you some more pawns. Alron looks at him. I'll give you like 50 slats, no more. Deal. Keith goes back to that iron chest, pulls out a small bag, hands him the bag. Well, Auron, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I'm sure my friends back in Galatia will be very happy to know that I've conned you out of another good one. Auron looks at him, says nothing, and walks away. As he walks away, he passes by you, and you hear him muttering some sort of curse under his mouth, under his breath.
I'll let him pass and follow.
Okay. Roll me another luck check.
Oh no! Well,
Okay. Never mind. You follow Auron. Just to check, Greg, are you here? Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's folding laundry. Back to the
inhaling,
tavern.
inhaling Costco pizza.
I honestly have Costco pizza.
Why wouldn't you? Are you trying to do anything for this daytime excursion, or are you just waiting for the crew to return?
No, I'm pretty much in the room, just chilling. But then I'm
He
like,
wakes up late and is like, "Where's everybody?"
where is it?
What
Where the
happened?
hell is Emperor?
Emperor's out being a nuisance, probably hungover. All right.
I look out the window. I'm like, oh shit! Did I forget? Did I forget? Is it time for the mission? And I rush out,
All right. Where do you
even
rush
though
out?
I only took a nap
Where do you rush out
outside the door.
You go head straight to the keep and just kick in the doors and. You gonna
I head
Leroy
straight
this?
to the nearest. I head straight to the nearest shop stall and ask what time and date is it? Because what is
What year is it?
what years? No, it's like one of those things where you wake up in the evening and you don't know whether it's morning or evening.
I know those all too well. I kind of actually miss those days. Yeah. You walk up to a stall. You ask, "What day is it? What time is it? Where are we?" He'll tell you. It's like 8 p.m. It is
What?
the date.
Wait, what?
No, it's 8.
8 p.m.?
It's 8 a.m.
Okay.
It's 8 a.m.
Oh.
It's the next day, and you're here at the Golden Hare Trading Post.
I'm like, oh, thanks the divines. It's only the Monday. It's only the mornings. I must go find my companions. And then I tootle off. I don't know where to tootle off to, but I'll eventually find them.
All right. Is there a general direction you wish to head, or a general place you wish to
West.
look at? West. You got it. You head west.
Wait, whist up or whist down?
West left.
Colagarn's west.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
He said left, so that's clockwise.
Are you sure? How are you looking at the clock?
From 6.
What if you're standing at 12?
No, from 6. I'm standing at 6.
Okay, but I'm standing at 12.
Okay, but are you facing the clock, or are you facing outwards?
I mean, I'm looking from 6, so I'm looking towards the clocks.
All right, I'm just saying, if you pull the negatives onto a positive. It's your fault. Give me a luck check, Greg. Do you have a luck modifier at all?
Nope.
Greg wanders aimlessly, looking for the crew. Let's go back to Emperor real quick. Emperor, are you just going to come back and stare at the guards every time they chase you away?
Depends on the events that happen between every time I do that.
Okay. Anything in particular that you're looking
Like,
for?
do I see Elrond coming back?
No. Give me a luck check.
Then yeah.
Before they chase you off the second time, you'll see the knightly looking man exiting from the keep.
Okay, I will approach that guy.
You approach the knight.
Yeah.
All right. You see him. He give me a wisdom check, willpower, whatever I choose to call it at any given time.
Check is with score or mod?
Score.
Okay.
Pretty big. You see him. He looks a bit pale. Is sweating a little bit. You walk up to him. How do you approach him?
I just walk like normally and approach him and tell him to point him to get on the saddle.
He looks at you. You're not my usual boss. He looks over you. Where's Ferredin? No matter. He hops on. Alright. Go that way. And he kicks. He takes the reins and kicks you off into a direction.
I snort at the kick, but I will go towards that direction.
Okay. He
Now, do I notice anything else about him being pale?
He has like he's kind of sweating a bit. Looks a little shifty. And he seems to want you to pick up your pace. He actually gets a little bit impatient. Irate, one might say. You speed up in his command.
Sure, I will start going faster.
Right. He directs you towards the sort of northeastern part of the trading post. As you start passing by a bunch of stalls that look like most of their wares are plants in nature. He directs you to a stall, and he hops off. He walks up to a Midlander's stall. He walks up to the vendor. Oi, Rico. Has Alaron come by yet? The vendor looks at him. Yeah, he's come by. You looking for him? No. Just making sure. All right, Rico. Did you get the stuff yet? Yeah. Small package of it came in last night. You got the pawns? Rico. You know I'm good for the money, right? Yes, I know you're good. But you're not always good. If you want the stuff, you need the pawns. And Rico kind of gives him this look like Rico's in charge, not, the lieutenant of the Golden Hare. The knightly man sort of pauses for a second. Listen, you Midland bastard. I could have you and your entire family killed in an instant. You don't start fucking around with me. Yeah? What is that gonna happen to you? Do you think that I don't have people here who know that you got a little thing for the blood? The knight reaches towards his waist, pulls out a handful of coins. There it is. It's all in slats. But it's there. Count it. Rico takes the slats. He counts them. Okay. It's one small box of these. I can't pronounce this word. So Chipley's blood. All for you, Mr. Warren. He goes and he reaches under the counter, pulls out a small box. Be like 1/2 foot by 4 inches. I'll be getting more. Whenever you want it. You know where to find me. Just, you don't do good with the threats. Especially when you look like that. Piss off, you Midlander ape. He takes the box. He puts it into a satchel bag on his side. He hops back on top of you, Emperor. And then he directs you back towards the keep.
Alright. I'm gonna go towards the keep.
Okay.
It's gonna be a small accident on a satchel, or maybe he will fall on top of the satchel.
As he directs you towards the keep, he again starts to kick at you to speed up. As you approach, he tries to direct you to turn towards the left. Are you being cooperative?
Sure, I will follow along.
Okay. You go left past the keep for a little bit, and you'll see like a small stable attached to the keep. He directs you towards the stables and calls out, "Boy, where's Faraday?" And a small kid, probably like 13 years old, pops out. He doesn't have the golden hair armor, but he has a sort of apron that is red with the golden hair insignia on it. What? Faraday? He's right there and is wherever you leave him. I was expecting you to come get him. What? You didn't send this one? I've never seen that horse in my life. Well, whatever. It's a good horse, just put it away somewhere. Find out whose horse it is. I don't want any accusations heading our way. stealing horses and all damn trading post. If anybody needs me, I'm out in the northern fields, arranging men for an expedition. Whatever. Warren hops off of you, Emperor, and begins to walk towards the keep.
Alright, so which one is Faraday?
There is one of those sort of what are they called when they're like patchy brown and white? Is that tawny?
Yeah.
It's a tawny horse. Off in a stall towards the middle of this stable here.
Alright, I will ask the horse what's up with the guy.
What guy?
The one just hopped off me.
You mean Warren?
Yeah.
He's an ass.
What's that what does he get on that section? Do you know?
Did you talk to the brown guy?
Yeah.
That's his, he calls it tea. He drinks it like, we eat oats. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
He gets real cranky when he runs out.
I see.
Did he take you to buy that with him?
Yep.
Well, better you than me. Are you my replacement?
No. I was just looking for information.
Glue Factory Bros?
Guess I'm gonna be dealing with him longer.
Yep, you're still good to go, sadly, apparently.
Well-
What can you do?
Hopefully he retires soon, before I do. What are you doing now, Emperor?
I just leave this table
Okay.
and go somewhere else.
The
Probably
boy,
look at the guards a little more.
the boy is over there opening up like a stall for you, and then you just disappear. Or you prance off, and he's like, wait! You leave him in the dust. Alright. Who is next? Billy.
Oh yes, Wizard Billy is a wizard who does wizard things.
Yeah. You scoped out the building. You found nothing that is seeable through scene visibility. What are you up to?
Which is good. We're just returning since we can't really get inside, and we're not gonna risk going inside solo.
Right.
Billy may be Billy, but yeah, swords still hurt, dude.
True. Very true. Kilroy,
Yes.
you're following Alron. He makes a stop at another stall. This time, doesn't look like he's buying anything. He's just chatting with the person running the place. The conversation lasts maybe like 3 minutes, and he continues walking off. Alaron then heads towards the keep. Before he gets there, He makes a turn, maybe like 300 feet. 300 feet before approaching the keep, before it starts becoming nothing but golden hares instead of stalls and vendors. He turns and then he heads towards a small shack.
We'll follow him to the small shack.
He approaches the shack and he knocks on it. And then he reaches into his waist, pulls out a key, opens up, unlocks the door, and shuffles inside, closing it behind him.
Are there other buildings near the shack, or is it just
There
just him?
are a few buildings. Most of it still is stalls, but this looks like most of these buildings here look like storage sheds for the people who sell stuff here. Actually, give me an intelligence check.
Oh no! I need to double check my intelligence. It's actually not bad. You know?
They're just sheds to you. But he stays inside for maybe about 10 minutes, and then he reemerges and starts heading his way back towards the keep. Eventually crossing that threshold of it just being guards and walking into the keep.
Try and look around the little shack.
Actually, when he
See-
walks out, go ahead and give me another perception or wisdom check. Is this wisdom or perception?
Perception.
You'll notice that there is a small bulge hanging off the side of his waist. He has another pouch full of coin again.
Hmm. I think I will still try and get into the shed.
Okay. You approach the shed.
Mm-hmm.
You reach for the handle.
I'm not gonna try and open the door because he used a key. I'm just gonna see if there's another way in.
All right.
See if I can get a have a peek inside. Maybe check and see if he leaves another key around.
You don't see any windows, and this is the only door into it. It's not that big. It's like 5x5. You look around for another key, so I'm gonna ask you for a wisdom or perception check on that as well.
See what my wisdom is. Actually, my wisdom's not bad. What the fuck?
Just remember that the attribute gives you less information, and the skill gives you more information.
Still use perception.
From what you could tell, there isn't any keys for this shed being hidden around here. But there are also other people still here, so if you're gonna root around, it's gonna be difficult to do so without raising suspicion. But from what your cursory glances are, he doesn't have a spare hidden here.
Alrighty. I'll make note of the spot and then head out again to go wander about.
All right. Greg.
He said, "Be right back."
Once again, gone to the Costco mines.
Need another pizza, you know?
Okay.
Yo,
You know.
are you still wandering around?
Yep, I haven't found them, and they haven't found me. I guess I'll look around the keep. Maybe something's going on over there.
All right. As you head towards the keep, you'll see off in the distance, Bullock, Bullock, in his heavy dark robes.
I walk over.
He notices you. Yes. Greg, correct?
Yeah.
Have you found any information on this day?
No. I have been looking for everyone.
Everyone has gone about their business, I assume.
Yes. I awoke and no one was there. And I thought I missed the operation. As he tries to stifle a laugh. That's what he thought. Shit.
The operation is still in full effect, I assume. The one called Boris is eluded me as of yet. Have you... He does not seem to leave his station very often. And
Where is this station located?
He'll point down a little ways. Small building over there. It seems to be solely operated by Golden Hare. Though the public have access to it. Not sure its purpose.
So the public has access to it?
Indeed.
Your black robes is too, I wave my hands around, too telling. I'll go in your stead.
I came to the same conclusion upon you approaching me. If you could go there, figure out what it is, and maybe grab the attention of either Boris or anyone round for but a few minutes, I can do my own intel gathering.
Got it. Well, I'm gonna go check it out.
All right. You head over to this small building. Like everything else in this area, it's all built in a sort of, I don't want to say communal way, but it's... You have like a main building, which is about the size of like your average house with 2 stories, and then outside and surrounding it, there's like a small courtyard of stalls and shacks and whatnot. A lot of the people here do look like they're golden hair. They have, even if they're not in the armor, a lot of them have like an apron with the golden hair's rabbit foot insignia etched onto it. There are plenty of people here who are not of the golden hair. They look like travelers, but they don't look like merchants. They're not here to barter or trade.
Ah, okay. Well, I go to the nearest looking official guy. And I introduce myself as a wandering cleric.
A wandering cleric, you say? What brings you to these parts? Are you here to trade in information, or do you have any, let's say, non-clerical business that needs to be handled in a discreet manner?
Not really, but if you do have anything, I can take. I can take it. I am simply just wandering around.
Ah. Uh, Tell me
Need
about
any
your...
healing? Need any guidance?
Healing could be useful. Do you have a manner of imprinting the healing for later use?
Imprinting the healing.
You figure he's asking if you can make like a scroll, which is out of your purview.
Yep. No, I am not that.
Oh.
I'm not a cleric of that high enough.
Oh, well, that is a shame. Do you maybe have any information from your clerical duties that might help us with whatever it is that we may be doing in the future here?
Well, let's see.
He pauses for a second.
What
Actually,
troubles you, though?
it just came to mind that you might be able to help us right away. Are you familiar with poisons?
Yes.
Would you be able to cleanse a poison from an object or one's system?
Well, I might be able to detect it, and I'll be able to see if I can. I guess I cast. Let's see. I will cast Beacon of Hope to make myself look very holy.
Which one are you using? Are you using 2014 or 24?
I'm just using the 2014 one.
Okay.
It bestows hope and vitality. Choose any numbers creatures within range.
Any number. Huh. That's a silly spell.
Yep, just says any number. So I just eeny, meeny, miny, mo, all the other people around here.
As soon as you cast that, people start to like perk up and like they're looking at themselves and looking at their hands like what just happened? I, did you feel that too? Like, oh my. I Mr. Cleric, your name please.
Great. You have all been blessed.
Greg, Mr. Greg. would we be able to purchase your services for dealing with a certain, how do you say this? Unruly individual that we have in our town that needs to be taught a lesson?
I simply go, a man of the divine does not ask for coin. Please just lead me to this person.
Oh, splendid. Absolutely splendid. Yes. If you could just come this way. And he leads you towards that main building.
Okay. And then, let me see, what else can I... Okay.
He leads you inside. He takes you to what would be like the kitchen area. And he looks around. Oh, Mr. Greg. Is this your first time here in the trading post?
Very much yes. I've just gotten here last night, and I was too tired to actually explore the town.
Oh, well. You'll have plenty of time to do that. But you see, the trading post, while we do have our own military forces, and we are very apt to use them, sometimes a person comes along who may have a little bit too much political importance across either the Meadowlands, the Midlands, or the Triumvirate. And there is a particular man who fits that bill, who has wandered into town and needs to be knocked down a peg or two. Do you understand?
Yes. But I will not harm anyone. I will simply talk to this person.
Oh, I would not imply that you should harm him. If any harm came to him, it would not be a problem, so long as it does not fall upon the Golden Hare. But a stern talking to, that will do as well. If you just wait here 1 second. He exits the room. You see him going up the stairs. And he'll return after a couple minutes. He unravels a scroll. This man right here. He is a Midlander. He comes from a Sherma. He has very strong ties to both the Triumvirate and to Asherma itself, of course. But, this man has been cavorting, as far as we know, with some otherworlders. And I'm sure you understand that that is not exactly something that we promote here in the Golden Hare. And it has come down from up high that this man needs to know he's no longer welcome here in the Golden Hare Trading Post. And if somebody could deliver such information to him who is not a part of the Golden Hare, it would greatly help us. Of course, you do not ask for coin, but this is a job that could embolden your wealth, if you understand.
I nod my head. Please lead the way.
Lovely, yes. You will find him over at the Eastern Trading Posts. He's usually browsing various herbs. He tends to purchase many from this guy and this guy. And the sooner you get this job done, the better.
Do you have a name for this person?
His name is Ryshod. Ryshod von Hentz. Oh, and one more thing. If you can slip this into his belongings. He hands you a piece of cloth, and he'll unfold it to show you a sort of medallion with a... It's like not a lotus, but a similar looking flower. Make sure that he doesn't see you do it. But if you do it, there is a hefty bonus in it for you.
Interesting.
Yes, I'm sure that Master Boris would be quite pleased. Get this done. If you get this done right away, if you get it done perfectly, there may be more in it for you, should a poorly man such as yourself wish to continue using his skills of persuasion and whatever holy radiance he might bring about to use them.
I nod my head.
Very good. When the job is done, please come back here directly.
Okay. Other than this thing, I ask, is there anything else that might need help at the moment?
Well, there are always troubles that we need help doing away with, but first this job, and we'll see where that leads from there.
My head, and I go.
All right. You head on out.
I try and see if there's like a vase or something I can try and lean on and crash into accidentally while I'm outside.
While you're outside,
Yes.
there are some potted plants. Do you want to accidentally crack a potted plant?
Yes.
All right.
Where there's a lot of people.
Man, this cleric's a piece of shit.
Sure. I mean, tripping over a potted plant's good enough. You want to make sure it looks like an accident. I would ask you for a
Yes.
performance or charisma check.
Okay. It's good. Yeah.
But you find the plant, and you, however you decide to do it, whether it be leaning on it, tripping on it, kicking at it, etc., you do it. You hear the crack, you hear the shatter, the terracotta breaks, and everybody kind of just looks in your direction, gets up. You know, it's a surprise. It's a little quiet right here. It's still quiet during this time of day.
I look at everyone and I'm very sorry. That last blessing really took a toll on me.
People are looking at you, staring at you a bit still, and they slowly go back to their business. But you feel that there's a whole set, there's quite a few sets of eyes, sort of watching you go.
Okay. I look around again. I kind of ask, what is this place for, anyways?
Do you ask a random person that's around here?
Yes. Yeah, I'm just going around.
This place?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a trading center or a guard post. I just stumbled along. I'm very new to this place.
We like to refer to this place as a trading of information. We trade information here and talk about our problems and talk about ways to solve those problems.
Uh,
Just talking. I'm sure some people might be talking about how to solve the issue of people breaking potted plants for no reason. As he kind of glares at you.
that my fault. That divine blessing really did take a toll on me. I am a very old man now.
I'm sure.
But on that hand, as I am a man of the divine, would you like some guidance?
He looks at you. Is it gonna cost me anything?
Man of the divine does not take any coin.
Yeah, I've heard that once or twice. Sure. Give me your guidance, old holy one.
I give him some guidance.
You just cast guidance on him.
Yeah.
I see. Well, thank you, I guess.
It helps. I hope you do get what you need in this place.
We all get it one way or the other.
Give him a smile.
Right? He got a +1 to his insight roll against you. Just saying.
Okay. It's not like I had anything. It's not like I had anything.
Just sizing you up.
Clumsy old man. Okay.
Clumsy old ancient 37-year-old man.
My bones are glass. My
Stand,
joints are dust.
stand still too hard and break your back. All right. What are you doing now?
I walk around a little bit more.
Okay.
Is this near the keep now, or is it like somewhere?
This is like a little bit southeast of the keep. I'd say like 500 feet.
Oh, okay.
As you do begin to walk around, though, you'll see Billy crossing your path.
I try to ignore him for now. I let him do his own thing.
Okay.
and I go on my way.
Right. I love when my party always splits itself up and I don't have to do it myself. Never split the party, guys. Well, let me tell you about my games. I, as a DM who likes to split the party. All right. Who do I handle next? I think that would be Emperor.
We're going in order.
Yeah, pretty sure Emperor is the order. It goes Emperor, Billy, Kilroy, Greg.
Yeah.
What is Emperor doing now?
Probably looking at guards.
He's trying to find Cassandra.
My autistic haunts. My autistic horse just staring at people. See, I brought this horse to the party, and he stares at gay people.
Man, he must stare at Kilroy all the time then.
I happen to spot Billy.
What the fuck?
I look at him.
To be fair, Billy is magic sexual.
Okay, wizard.
At this time, Emperor, you'll actually, while staring at the horse, not staring at the guards, you'll see Cassandra leading a line of beastmen towards the keep.
Oh, you just know.
Bros, he's back in.
Whole line of beastmen being led to the keep by a white woman. I've seen this dojo before.
Not all of them men, but they are beastmen.
I'm gonna join the line.
Okay. She's walking down the path. She's walking with a few Golden Hare soldiers behind her. And there's like five or six beastmen. Three of them very obviously with their animalistic features. The others are more covered up and more difficult to notice.
Are they just Faunus?
What?
Faunus. Ruby.
What? You mean like Blake? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I mean, that is like the anime beast man, right? The anime demi-human. But think of them more as beastlings, just without as many mutations as Val had. So,
Ew, fucking nasty. Why the fuck do we let those live?
hey, you got a guy who has what looks like animal ears and arms that are very hairy, like actual fur covered. You have one guy who has some sort of horns jutting out of his head.
It's more like Beastars than Beastmen.
You know, this is why we should have gone
they're
for
not
the
that
Golden
furry.
Order ending. I don't think we should have let the Dung Eater win.
You have one guy who has what looks like scales going out from his neck to his jaw, just beneath the ear, and you can't tell the features of the other two people in the line. But she leads him to the keep. The guards go with him. Do you actually try to fall in line, Emperor?
Yeah.
They approach the keep. The guards at the door pass by. Cassandra stops and she turns around and leads and, tells him to enter. And then she notices you. Whose horse is this? Everyone kind of just looks around. One of the guards pipes up. I don't know. He was wandering around here earlier. I think I saw a woman take him out for a ride. What happened to Faraday? I don't know. Get this horse out of here. Are you the horse from the bar?
I tell her to get on.
I hate this place. Somebody take this horse back to the stables. You, take this horse back to the stables. One of the Golden Hare will walk up and try to...
Yeah, I don't let him. I don't let him catch me.
How do you do it? Do you just like back off of him? Do you rear up?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh God. Just make sure this horse isn't here when I return. Sick of these beasts. These damn animals everywhere. Has Rykard awakened yet? One of the guards responds, nope. Fine. Go on. Do your thing. Get these lot inside. And she follows the rest of them inside. And the guards try to deal with you.
I'm just gonna run laps around them.
Yes, this is
Gonna
where
horse around.
this is where we see how long the horse can horse around before somebody pulls out a crossbow. All right, Billy, what was your last action? What were you doing?
He was just heading back because he didn't find any magical traces on the keep.
Okay.
So mission accomplished.
Kilroy, what were you doing?
Still wandering about. If I don't find anything, I'll head back.
All right. Greg, what are you doing?
Costco pizza time.
Hell yeah.
I am walking back to the hotel.
Right. All right. Well, it's Costco pillow time for me. My eyes are dry. Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna cut it off for this week. Hopefully, we can still make our schedule of completing this before Ramadan.
It's not till the 19th of February, so I think we have time.
I think we have time.
Notwithstanding any shenanigans.
Yeah, 2 weeks. That should be doable. Yeah, that should be doable. All right. Are we all gonna be here next week on the 5th?
Yep.
I will be here.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off.